Alright, hello everyone. If you recall, we just helped out the Sultan Sworn in beating up some guys, and we met a masked mage who's apparently an Asian. Well met, traveler. Might I assist you in a chocobo porter? Let's go to Horizon. Get that nice chocobo theme going. There's Ul'dah in the background. Sunrise is occurring. It should be coming up over there. For some reason my game is being very choppy when I move the camera. I'm not entirely sure I like that. There's the entrance to Horizon. It's got the banners of Ul'dah, the scales there, with a jewel and a flame in them. And we have arrived! Alright, now I gotta remember to actually click this thing. There we go. Okay, now I'm attuning. I need to actually remember to do this. It's because I have an alt and I don't ever remember to click these anymore because my main already has them, so it's just run through and passively ignore them. Alright, did you kill it? Alright, well we're gonna head there and we're gonna take the scenic route to the Sultan's Sworn. Alright. So yeah, it's 6:09 a.m. The sun's coming up. You can see it kind of just shining over the things there. Kind of nice effects though. You can kind of see the sunbeams blocked by various parts. You can see them just hanging out there. It's like I'm light shining on my character. It doesn't make any sense, but okay. I can't see the sun at all. Alright, there's Bobo Nima. That wife who, or that little Lalafell who called his wife a harpy. It's not really nice, I suppose. The Gladiator Guild. Jewel vendors. Up the stairs we go. We're in Husting Strip now. How close are you, silly?
Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry, the other DPS in my group is very, very slow.
That's okay.
I mean, I'm assuming.
Everyone
Because
is waiting for you, adventure. Proceeding into the heart of the Sworn. Alright. Papa Sean, duty and honor country, and I get a ring. Accuracy and blood resistance.
Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Miro? I was once a Sultan's-Sworn, you know. Though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she is returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan-Sworn, Miro. It's good. Whenever the screen starts turning, the screen starts getting extremely blurry, and I go, what?
Okay, shh. Voices.
17th ascendant to the throne of Ul'dah. Her Royal Majesty, Nanamo Ul'Namo presides.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ul'Namo, Sultana of Ul'Dah, confer upon you this gift. Raoban,
Your Grace.
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command, Your Grace. If what they say is true, Ul'Dah owes you a great debt. I am Raoban al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there. An honor,
Huzzah!
indeed.
Come, hero!
Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alright. Forgot that there was going to be a talking part there. A matter of tradition, Owen would like to speak with you regarding the Sultana's invitation. By the 12, Miro, for an adventurer to receive a personal invitation from Her Grace is unprecedented. Seats at the banquet are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You will be dining with some of the most influential people in Ul'Dah. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed, but I am no authority on them. Fear not, however. Mistress Momodi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray return to the quickstand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know. And that's pretty much that. I got an Ul'Dan ring. I'm not going to use it because it's not better than what I have right now, but it's there. So now we got to go back to the Adventurers Guild and speak with Momodi. Oops, that's not the one I wanted to go to. Oh well. Try this again. This is the one I wanted to go to. So the banquet, when we finally get there, will probably be voiced.
Should be.
Here's Momodi. Welcome back, Miro, and congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy woman, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests to this banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings, made specially for the occasion. They're meant to symbolize. Actually, forget about that. This is meant to be the short version. Being a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Sultan Sworn won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmith's Guild. Mistress Serendipity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there now. Once you've got them, bring them back here and we'll continue. Alright, Silly, guess who you get to voice?
Raban?
Yes, but also Serendipity.
Serendipity. Oh, okay.
Payment's not here to voice her, so you get to voice her until she gets here.
Okay. Oh, she's missing one of the best characters.
I need more lady voice actors to hop on and do some voices for me.
Should get Eve to come and do them.
Oh, I would love to bring Eve in. She can do the French accent that we need.
For Serendipity. I
Yeah,
don't know. I just made that up.
because, you know, Eve being French.
Yeah.
Anyway, here she is.
Okay, let's wait for this to not be... Alright. Greetings! Is there something I can help you with? Ah, Miro, your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself. I'll have you know, I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mistress Momoti didn't warn you, the box is locked, and I'm not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Momoti, so you will need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan Sworn take her Grace's safety very seriously.
Excellent, thank you. Now, let's head back to talk to Momoti. Oh, someone got an achievement while we were there, cutting the carrots amateur. That's just an achievement for goldsmiths, which I will be showing off crafting and gathering eventually on the stream, just as an alternate path of things you can do if you want to do them. Mind you, I am not a very good crafter. In fact, it may be better to have PMit explain it to us while we're doing it.
Are you going to level every crafter and gatherer to 60?
I may for the sake of the stories.
That's a lot of stories.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to grab all the stories in FF11 for each of the relic armors, so...
That's
or
true.
artifact armor. Alright, Momoti, what do you have to say? Picked up your earrings yet, Miro? A tiny box carved from a single piece of rosewood. A single piece. Let me just... Well, now, looks like the guildmaster outdid herself with this pair. You'd best take good care of these earrings. If they fall into the wrong hands, God only knows what might happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, Miro, because you're about to hobnob with Uldah's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. Hello, Lady Reaper. How are you doing today? I guess I should equip the voice of the just earrings. Okay, so you can't really see on Miro, but you can kind of see the earring right here. So I'm going to equip the new earrings I got. Bang, there they are. Apparently I had copper earrings and I hadn't been using them. But you can see the earrings actually changed. There's a set of earrings on my main that I wish I could get on this character. Unfortunately, Silly won't give me his. And that's the slime earrings from Dragon Quest.
Give you? What?
You can trade them until you equip them and fight something with them. Alright, a royal reception. Momoti wants you to see you off to the banquet. This is it, Miro. Your big debut in Uldan's high society. The banquet is being held in the fragrant chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure to put on your earrings first, or he'll send you packing. Right. Well, I reckon that's everything. Try not to let the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be yourself and everything will be fine. But myself, I'd just be punching everyone. You've been sick all week? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You're feeling better today, though? Like, is it going away? Alright. Silly, do you want to voice Bartholomew?
Who's that?
Some guy is gonna send me packing if I'm not wearing earrings.
Packing?
Packing. Alright, so. There's Jarvis Wolf. We're at the Royal Promenade. Here's Bartholomew up here. He is a... looks like a Hume. And it is a male Hume with long hair. Alright.
He's a Sultan's horn. A banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for arriving guests. We are honored to receive you, milady. Please proceed inside.
Alright, so I imagine this is probably voiced.
Probably.
All hail the Sultana! Your Grace.
Raubon? By right of the Royal House of Ul, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Ul'dah and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion! And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Ul'dah is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets, nor can Her Grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty. Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Ul'dah, but there is so much more to do. That light, what is it? So bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true. Have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether? Yes, you are like they were. Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the primals. Though they were not of this land, when the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago, the day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the heroes' sacrifice, nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them. And of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, mother of all, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is... If only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden, let us pray you are the former.
I don't mean to talk during a cutscene, but I could have sworn, is this music in FF11? Like, can anybody answer that for me? It sounds like something from FF11.
Let me hear.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Delay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat, and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louisoix. To your positions.
That I should live to behold Bahamut once more.
Logalo, Asawad Daken, Bet Mubut.
Magnificent. The aeons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier.
Imarat way. Kiskat Toga Hearts Wadadorns.
I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act.
Seize Nigem. Feastun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. How you feeling, Miro? They said you fainted in the middle of one of the general's stories. I had to have you carried back to the Hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though probably not the sort you intended. You sure you're getting enough rest, Miro? The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Any road, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you is getting a bit tiresome. Oh, before I forget, the General left a message for you. He said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when you fell asleep. Probably pissed off that you fell asleep in the middle of his story. Alright. Well, this is the end. So you can sleep in the comfy feather bed. This here lets you replay your cutscenes. This armoire lets you store things. So for me, I don't really have much to store except a whole bunch of hats, apparently. Which I'm going to store most of these. Oh, well, hats, chest. These can come out later. Oh, okay, I can't put anything that isn't 100% repaired in there. But most of these I can use later on as like glamour for... Basically for... glamour is just changing the appearance of something to something else. This crystal bell lets you summon the dude, the hairdresser, the esthetician. Toy chest has some games in it. This lets you summon your retainer when you get a retainer, and this lets you play music, which I don't actually have any, so... But it lets you change the music of the in-room for you. It's kind of handy. Alright, let's go to the Hall of Flames. Oh, Dodo was already at. Sorry, Dodo. Dodo is back. Excellent. Now it's light. You can kind of see the city better. I know I showed it off before, and this won't be the last time I do. But there's Bjorn Ramund. Or Bjorn Ramund. Alright, Silly, you ready to voice Raban?
Am I?
Alright, there he is.
I've been waiting for you, Miro. I trust you are fully recovered. Good, because there is much work to be done. Work that I would have you do. Listen well, Miro. This will take some time to explain.
Alright, so this might be voiced. Nope, okay.
I prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. "5 years ago, we looked on, powerless, as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cartano, first by the Garleans, and then by the thrice-damned primal called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my fallen comrades, and of the warrior of light, of whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we've lost, we're reminded of what we still have. And so, I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy." "Why you? Because your deeds mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it?" "Then it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania Alimsa Laminsa as my official representative. Now, that's a great many moms to travel, but I've neither the time nor patience to wait around while you do it on foot. I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstance demands it, as in this case. Though there were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. Aye, Miro, I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm for which the warriors of light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. And should your path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Miro, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way. He said go a lot of times.
Yeah. I keep thinking
And one other thing.
I keep thinking that my cursor is like sitting in the middle of the screen, because it is, but the stream isn't picking it up, so...
That's good.
Yeah. I gotta speak to Momodi.
That's like, now go, but I need to say one more thing. Now you can go, but I will say one final thing. And then he says, now go, but first, go talk to the innkeeper.
It's like Yoda in the Family Guy iteration of the movie. Look. 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 Alright. Okay, Mamadi, what do you have to say? Ah, back from your meeting with Raban, are you? What did the big man have to say? Is that a fact? Personal envoy of the Flame General himself? So you'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance with, will you? And by airship, bugger me, that's an honor and a half it is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Miro. I truly am. Now, I dare say Raban told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most folk go to their graves having never once seen a Eorzea from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet Thal, having never known the blues of Limsa Laminsa's shimmering seas, or the myriad greens of the leafy Gridania. But not you, Miro. You'll see those sights and more, and everywhere you go, you'll be fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. The people you meet, the places you go, savor these experiences, for they are priceless all. Saying that, it'd be remiss of me if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Ul'dah ain't the only place beset by troubles, as you'll discover when you visit Limsa or in Gridania. Truth be told, that might be exactly what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of woman you are, Miro. And what kind's that, you ask? Why, the kind that can't resist sticking her nose in other people's business, of course. And don't you ever go changing. Safe travels, Miro. I'll see you when you get back. Hello, Lullaby Melodia. It's nice to see you today. And there we have it. Finally, I can go to the airship landing. I sent PM a text letting her know there's a good chance I will reach Etta today.
That's good, because I sent a text to Piamet asking if she was okay, and she never responded.
She didn't respond to mine either. She looked at it, but...
Ah, so at least we know she is alive, but she's not talking to me.
Did. I'll feel bad if she doesn't get to voice Etta this time, but she'll be able to voice her later. You just hopped over to Ashura? Like you transferred your character? Greetings, madame. This is the reservation counter for passengers traveling to Limsa Laminsa. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Flame General's envoy, Miro Prentice, yes? Highwind Skyways is at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Yeah, alright. Let's do this. So can you show Daku where to get the feed from?
Yes, as soon as I remember what he's talking about.
That's awesome, Melodia, or Lullaby. You should ask him if he means the Gishel Greens. Board the airship. Alright, so this will be our first airship voyage, everyone. Attention, all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa Laminsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. In Final Fantasy's theme song, Worlds Apart. When first we met beneath the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about her. I wonder if they will feel the same. God Godspeed, Miro! Godspeed! If I'm right, they'll be singing your praise from here to the far reach before long. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. Doesn't feel like a very safe airship.
It's not. There are no seatbelts.
Oh, cutscene. Castrum Occidens. Present day.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarian sees all.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased. At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
And that was the Empire. Not entirely sure what they are plotting yet, but a lot of detail there that you should have been paying attention to if you have not seen this. Alright, so here we are in Linsa Laminsa. You will get to see this place now. Unfortunately, it is once again nighttime in-game. That's just how the game goes. It's fucking nighttime all the time in this game. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ulda. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa, madame. Admiral Bloswin awaits your arrival. I cannot pronounce her name. I do not know the pronunciation of it. So, Bloswin will have to do. Storm Honor Guard. You are the Aldan envoy. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the crow's lift, and at your earliest convenience, it will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Zenthale. He will be pleased to show you to the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Alright, let's go to Bulwark Hall. Alright, here is Zenthale, the Storm Sergeant. Greetings, madame, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal your message you carry. A letter addressed to Linson Leminson Admiral Merwin Bluffhiswin. Alright, I'm gonna